Welcome to Vintage Coin Op Restorations, and nope, this isn't the shop, nor is it the warehouse, but one of my guest rooms that have been taken over by arcade games, some of our projects that we got going on. Very neat machine there, Ace Bomber. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to show you guys today, so we usually don't have machines in the house, but because of the warehouse is so loaded right now, we are spilling over a little bit, and I don't want these machines to get damaged, so here we go. We're in the living room. What we want to talk about today is Bally's 1946 Undersea Raider. We just finished this machine, and stands about 7 feet tall, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's been completely restored top to bottom, and we'll show exactly what top to the bottom means. Originally came to us in a fair condition, but let's move this out a little bit. But with all these machines, they were put together many years ago. This one in 1946, and they were held together with hide glue. Hide glue is what they used at that time. It's extremely strong, but over time and through shipping and how many places this game has been, the glue joints become brittle and they break apart. So we pretty much go over all those glue joints, break them if I have to, and re-glue them. So in the back of this machine, let's put my light on, you got 3 little doors. And the bottom one is basically just for storage. We'll take a quick peek inside there. As you can see, there's all the re-gluing up of the bottom panels. And then the next compartment is our timing mech and coin mechanism, kind of integrated together. There we have a restored nickel-plated working coin mechanism, and this little bell and timer here is what starts the game and times the game. As you can see, I got a couple coins there. We still have to make a proper coin box for that, but in this top compartment is where most of it happens. What you hear on the left side here is your hits, amount of hits that you get when you're firing this game. And over here, the second separate unit is your shots fired. This game has been set for 25 shots for 5 cents. And as you can, we'll kind of come inside here. As we all know, these games over time, we all play the light game, the bulbs, messing around with them when they don't work. And you know what? We try to eliminate that problem completely by replacing all the sockets with new ones. This way, you're not playing the game going, number 5 bulb is out, number 4 bulb is out, so we just replace them all. And we completely go over all these stepper units and change what we have to. And we just detail them so they work correctly, and we take them all apart so there's no dried up grease, anything stopping us. And let's take a look inside here. I'll bring my camera in real quick. And what you're looking at, I hope, is the hit bell. The hit bell, every time you make a hit, it rings. And here we come out again. So that's pretty much what we have inside behind the front glass. Let's put our door, oh, maybe that's the wrong door. I apologize for this. I'm trying to do this all with one hand. There we go, locked it up. And we come around here and we take a look at the graphics. There's a lot going on in the mirror over here in the back glass. It's a reproduction, but done phenomenally by Shea, the Shea Arcade Group. You can see you got pressure gauge, all these little depth gauge, and here's our ship sunk on the right and torpedoes fire on the left, and we'll see those work. You see some thermometers there for temperature, and you got the gentleman on the radio there, and the guy looking through the periscope. Up on the top of the back glass here, a lot of stuff going on. If you look really close, as you can see men jumping off the boat there and going into life rafts. Just an absolute incredible back glass. A lot going on in there. Well, as you could figure out, what we're supposed to be doing here is we are a submarine, and you're looking through this periscope, and you are trying to shoot a battleship. Well, let's take a look exactly. I got my trusty little ladder here, and we're going to go up and take a look at this machine on top. Again, I'm going to try to slide this door forward with one hand. There we go. And as you can see, the inside of this machine is also all painted and detailed. What we have in their back right corner is our firing relay. And what it does is that if you can see those little rivets there, every time you shoot, it turns 180 degrees. And in that process, you see all those little dots there. It makes contact with a light. And that light is underneath this glass. And it's going to give you the impression of a torpedo flying through there. And if you watched my earlier video, we're debating whether or not if I'm going to use the green glass or the white clear glass to make it look like it's water. So instead of worrying about that, we just made two of them so our client can decide which one he likes the best. But as you look through the viewfinder, this is what you're looking at. You're looking at a battleship scene. It is original. And you can see it's split into three parts, far left, far right, and you got your back. And what you're doing is you are shooting at these ships, and these ships are connected to a carousel that spins in a circle, and very much a timing game. Once you get the timing down, you know, you got to be consistent. And it's, like I said, it's all on a carousel. And when it makes that contact for that split millisecond, and when you fire, the electrical current goes from the thumb trigger, and if it comes all the way up, it goes through your 6 light bulbs as a torpedo shoots out. And if it makes perfect contact with a little coil that's underneath the carousel, you'll see the bell go off. And there's the red light that we'll see, and right there is your hit. That's your hit relay. And if you watched one of our first videos, you saw this whole top. The track here was completely broken, split. Something you never really see, but here we are. Got that all taken care of. So as we come down, take a look. Both sides, the left and right, are mirror images. And on the front, you have a battleship cruising away on top of the water. And on the right side, you've got a submarine. And I guess by using that green on the bottom, they're trying to simulate that, yeah, that's underwater and there's some water turbulence. Again, we have some airplanes flying in the sky. Coming down. And as you come up to this machine, you can't help yourself to look inside there, but if you do look, you're not going to see anything because it's pitch dark up there. And the minute you put your money in, it lights up and you'll start to see things. And like I said, this is a time game, so you have a certain amount of time to shoot 25 shots. And if you don't shoot 25 shots, it'll eventually turn off. So let's see what we can do. Like I said, it's a working, for a nickel you get 25 shots. We're gonna put it in, and I'm gonna try to videotape what's going on in here. It seems like it's far away, but let me see if I could zoom in for you guys there. And there we go. Hang in there. I'm almost trying to find a sweet spot. There's little hatch marks on the glass, but I don't think I could zoom in on them to see them. All right, there we go. I'm going to try to see if I can hit one of these guys. I can move the turret back and forth here. Ooh, there we go. Pretty tough to... And there was a hit. When you get a hit, the whole screen goes red. Oh, there we go. We didn't shoot all our 25 shots. I think I have another nickel in my pocket. I'm going to try to give it a go again. It's pretty tight to try to... Let me see if I can do this again. I'm going to try to really zoom in. There we go. All right, now let's see if we could kind of chase the ships a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. There we go again. Not nearly as easy as it looks. And it's, let's see if we can get a good look of the screen if I try to zoom in. You could see the hatch marks on the actual glass. And you can see the ships flying through. It's very, very tough trying to film this at the same time. I apologize for that, but at least you got a good view of it, and when you do hit it, it comes out pretty cool. The whole screen turns red. So there you have it. Bally's 1946 Undersea Raider. If you have one for sale or you need one restored, please give us a call. We're located in Chicago, Illinois. Phone number is area code 630-624-7466. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our videos so you can see all our new machines coming to the warehouse. Well, in this case, my living room for now. Thanks for watching again.